Hello again. Here I am for the sixth, possibly, episode of Darling Reacts. And I just recorded a reaction to Ima Sumac, who is a very unusual singer. She's probably the epitome of a novelty exotic singer, very popular in the 50s. And Carmen Miranda is another example of that. She was super popular in the 40s, especially. There was a whole craze that was for Latin music, mambo, and even singers who were not at all Hispanic were like going in for songs that had that feel. But she was really over the top, especially in how she dressed, and also like the very, very vivid colors that were generally associated with her. I don't think you can appreciate her as well in black and white. This clip is super Technicolor. Anyways, let's just dive into it.
Chica Chica Boom Chic, pra eu cantar o Chica Chica Boom Chic, uma canção do Chica Chica Boom Chic.
We are definitely at Carnival, and I don't even know what that is. Her top, it's not even like a blouse, it's something else. And also pointing out one of her most famous costume bits is having fruit on her head. Just why, I don't know, but there was always fruit on her head.
Meu coração faz tica, tica, boom, tica. E vem a saudade da Bahia, onde o samba tem canjilha também numa batucada. Tica, bum, 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 bum. É brasileiro, tica, tica, boom, tica. Com pandeiro fazendo tica, boom, tica. E para terminar, vocês devem cantar.
So something just occurred to me, just looking back on the whole series of crazes that there were in the 30s and 40s and 50s for so-called exotica. So, for example, Hawaiian music and Cuban music, Brazilian music, Mexican music, all of this stuff was coming out during a time when most Americans had never been out of the country. When they heard Brazil might as well be like on the moon, just exotic as heck. The whole idea of, for most of America, which is at that time like mainly white, at least the people who are going to put money into seeing movies, and it was like, oh my God, this woman is so unusual. Whether you're talking about someone like this or someone like Ima Sumac or like a Cuban dance band or whatever, it was just out there. And you look back on it now and you're like, wow, this is popular then? Why? And that's why. And then I should go back and say also, a lot of these performances are really amazing in their own right. But sometimes I think they got really appreciated because they were so, different and exotic and sort of wild.
My friends, I extend felicitations to our South American relations. May we never leave behind us all the common ties that bind us. 130 million people send regards to you. And before I return, there's one thing you can do. Come on and sing the Chica Chica Boom Chic.
Wow, there's some serious American paternalistic propaganda going on in here.
That crazy thing, the Chica Chica
Chick boom, chick 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 boom.
Brazilians found the Chica Chica Boom. They like the sound of Chica 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 Boom.
Oh, it's skibble, it's skibble, it's skibble.
It came from the Amazon, from the jungle, where the natives greet everyone they meet not a tongue.
Oh, it's skibble, boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's skibble, boom, 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 boom.
It don't make sense, the Chica Chica Boom, Chica Chica Boom, Chica Boom, Chica Boom, but it's immense, the Chica Chica Boom.
Ach, 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 kaboom.
That's all you've got to say to chase the jinx away. Chica Chica Boom,
Chica chica boom.
Chica Chica Boom.
So, watching that, I think the song was going great, this whole musical number, until that American soldier guy pulled up in his car, and then you had to listen to his voice, and then he was saying things like, oh, the Brazilians say Chica Chica Boom, and no one knows what they mean. It's like, just, we don't need to rap it in that way.